everyone. Welcome back.
Hi.
I'm Chris.
I'm Camille.
I'm Lisa.
And we're the Salty Purls from New Jersey. Check us out on Instagram, the Salty Purls. We hope everybody's doing well.
Mm-hmm.
It is a beautiful rainy day here in New Jersey. I don't know, it was like weird when I went to pick Kyle's up from school. The weather, it was warm. Like, you really didn't need a jacket.
Yeah.
And then I left to come to Camille's house and it's freezing again. So who the hell knows?
Windy.
I was freezing all day. I couldn't get warm.
They got snow up north.
Yeah, they
right?
got snow up
Yeah.
north.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like an inch or so.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
icy.
North
Ice.
Jersey. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not us. We're too close
We're
to the
on
water.
that. Well, I think we're on that line where like rain, snow. We're always teetering on that rain, snow line.
It's like the Raritan Bridge. Like once you go over, it could be snowing on one side, raining on the other.
Very
You
true.
never know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The weather can change in a minute here.
It was
for
weird.
sure.
A hot
Like
minute.
2 days ago,
Hot
it
minute.
was like 70.
Yeah, windows open.
Oh, so
All the flowers
nice.
are coming up, like the daffodils.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
They're
I
starting
haven't
to
noticed.
Come up. Yeah.
My next door neighbor has them, and that's how I always know spring is
coming.
is when her daffodils start to.
Oh, that's right. Isn't
Pop
she a
up.
florist?
She is.
Mm-hmm.
Her yard's not that great though.
Oh,
Oh.
she spends too much time in the shower.
Her home
She
doesn't
does.
reflect her profession.
It does not, but she has a lot of ivy that she loves that I do not because it grows over.
Oh, well, is it
goes
like
crazy.
special English ivy, or it could be a specific type of ivy?
I don't know. She rents the house, and it's actually in her lease that she cannot touch the ivy.
Wait, so she rents the house to someone else?
No, she lives in a house. She rents the house from somebody else.
Oh,
in
and she's
her
the florist.
lease, yes.
Is that they can't touch the ivy?
She can't touch the ivy.
Oh, okay. Well, being
Um,
a florist, I'm sure she would admire and not want to touch it.
Oh, I'm sure she does. But she works all hours of the day. So I really can't fault her because I work from home and my yard is in a great shape. So what can I say? Who am I to judge? Anyway, so what has everyone been up to?
Well, Camille and I, yesterday, 2 days ago? 2 days ago.
Yeah.
We were teaching our local Girl Scout troop how to knit.
That
It
was fun.
A group of 7 girls,
Mm-hmm.
and I think they had fun.
Oh, they totally had fun. But you always have one kid or somebody in the group that just, you know,
Not interested.
yeah, kind of poo-poos the whole thing. I forget what you kind of go, Debbie Downer.
Yeah.
Who
Fell on
was
deaf
just-
ears.
No, she was just, and listen, not everybody's going to love it, and I kind of expected that, and I was actually shocked to see there was only one person that wasn't really into it.
Yeah.
You know, because not everybody loves it, and I keep trying, you know, Luciana knows how to knit, and I'm like, ooh, you want to watch a movie and knit? And she's like, nah. I'm like, really? That doesn't sound like the best thing in the world right now? And she's
Sounds
like,
amazing.
not really. So, I mean, I think some kids just either they don't or they do, and I was
Yeah.
really shocked to see most of them did.
Now, did they get it? Were they
But the Debbie
comprehending what you were
few of
teaching them?
A few of them,
got
yes.
it. A few of them
Okay.
got it really quickly.
The one girl, she really didn't get it, and I felt bad, but I just think I think she was too young. What's her name's daughter?
Yes.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, and you know, and then the one girl
But
who
she was
didn't
still
like
having.
it.
She seemed to still be having fun.
Yeah, like she
sitting
was
there trying.
quiet.
She
She
was trying
loved.
really
Yeah,
hard.
she was trying, but it was just like, nope. But the other couple of
maybe
the
next year.
others, they were really like, oh my god, I got it!
I'm
Yes.
on my 4th row.
Yeah, I'm on my 5th row.
Oh, that's
So it was
exciting.
starting to become like
Yeah.
a challenge. And then the one girl who wasn't getting it, really wasn't into it, she was just like,
Well,
and
also,
she kept pulling.
she kept pulling the needle,
Purposely.
pulling the stitches off the needle,
Yeah.
and be like, "Oh, they fell off again."
And
Were
one
you-
of us would come running.
we
Oh no, that's what
And
I
I
would
kept
say.
saying,
Nope.
The third time I go,
Yeah.
listen, do you really want to do
I
this?
could just see you, Camille. I could just see you.
You know, I have my limits. So I was like, do you want me to do this? Because it's okay if you don't. If you don't want to do this,
It's not for everybody.
it's not for everybody, and that's quite all right. I'm sure they can find something else for you to do.
She's
like,
probably
"No,
a
I
great
want
yarn
to."
winder.
Yeah. She says, you know what? This isn't my thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, and hey, that's cool. But
That's
she goes,
fine.
You know what was
I'm
her
into
thing?
sports.
Wrestling.
Yeah, she was on BY Wrestling.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna
So,
have to discuss. There
Good
you
for
go.
her. She likes the wrestling.
Mhm,
Not
mhm.
into the knitting. So that's
Yeah,
fine.
so maybe the next, so we did say, okay, let's do this one more time at least so that
Yeah.
they, don't forget or, whatever.
if they
Maybe
have
we
any
can teach the
questions.
Pearl. Or we could just kind of redo
Reinforce.
what we,
Yeah.
So,
Do a wrestling night.
maybe they can just
They can
say, hey, this is
wrestle.
going to be the knitting meeting. If you want to come, you don't want to come, or find something else to do, or bring something along. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was kind of, for me, that was a bucket list. I really loved to teach little kids how to knit.
yeah. They were
It
cute.
felt good. I love passing on that knowledge that a lot of people don't really care about. I mean, even though we have
Yeah.
such a worldwide community and, a lot of people love to do the things we do, but I feel like to pass it down, to our kids is important.
It is. It is.
Somebody,
Yeah.
because my daughter is not liking,
And they
she'll
might-
pick it up one day.
They might not be interested in it or really get it right now,
Right.
but there might be one day that they're like, you know what, and like
Yeah.
try and pick it up again.
Or just remember, because, you just remember, say they're in college or when they, even older, when they get married and have kids, to say, oh my God, like I felt good, like that was really fun knitting.
Yeah.
And not even the action of it, but maybe the feeling you got.
Everybody
they can
remembers the
associate
first
that
time they
thing
tried to knit,
with
right?
something hopefully just
Yeah.
positive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Aw,
Yeah, it was good.
That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
that sounds like a really good experience.
It
Yeah,
was.
It was really
That's
cute.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Really cute.
What else? What else have you been up to? Anyone have anything exciting? I'm trying to think about the past month. Oh, we had like a big dinner together, all of us. Right? We had dinner, pizza.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
pizza.
that's right.
That was
At your
like the
house.
first time we actually made that happen in a really, really long
Since,
time.
like before Christmas.
I know, really long time.
Before even the pandemic, probably. I don't
Yeah.
know.
But we did order from Leonardo Pizza after Vinny said it was good,
Yeah.
and it was good.
We just had it tonight. It's still good.
Oh, I
That's
went to Valentino's.
Hanging on.
That's where we were going.
Um,
But Steve gets the gyro from Leonardo Pizza, and I'm like, Steve.
Ooh, we're making gyros tomorrow.
I'm
Nice.
obsessed with their rice balls.
Really, I'll have to
They
try
make
them
the
because we love
mini
them.
rice balls. I think they're breaded with like cracker meal. They are
Oh,
so
yeah.
freaking good.
Ooh,
So
I have
good.
to
They're
try one.
crispy
I
on
like
the
a good
outside. They have a little
rice
bit of
ball.
meat and cheese on the inside.
We always get them from Lavodi's. Sean loves the chicken parm
Those
one.
are giant.
Yeah, they're very
Those
big.
are like this big.
Yeah.
Like softballs.
But these ones from Leonardo Pizza are like they're like mini rice balls.
Ooh, I have to try
But oh my
Like
god,
poppers?
they're so good.
Are they like poppers?
So good. Yeah, they're like rice ball poppers.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's a new owner compared to the original owner. I
Or
don't know.
Maybe
sometimes
a
you
new
just,
cook.
Oh, maybe a new cook. Very
Yeah.
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very true. Well, at least it was fun, and we got to be together. Steve was like,
Yeah.
Camille was one glass of wine away from a good time.
I was a good time anyway.
You were a great time anyway.
I was one glass of wine away from singing.
Oh, something was going to happen. Had you had another one?
Mm-hmm.
But it was actually fun. We went to a we have two high schools in our town. I went to one, Camille went to the other, and they had a charity event, so we went to that beforehand. It was fun. It was like a high school reunion.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I turned around, you were talking to somebody when we were trying to leave. I'm like, is she freaking kidding me? My cousin Lindsay's like, what are you people doing? I said, you have to understand, we are seeing people
Yeah.
that we grew up with, and she's like, I have
And now
no
their
time.
kids
And now their kids
Are
Yeah.
in the system.
in the system.
in the school system. So
Mhm.
it's, interesting,
Yeah.
Yeah. But
It's
it
a
was
cool
fun.
thing.
It was fun. It was a fun charity event. It was
It was
good.
a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. Lisa, man, take her to a sports event. She was booing and hooting and hollering.
Oh, that Brooklyn
I
came
was on
out.
fire that night.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. I was ready for her to get down there and get in on the action.
Yeah. Besides the one in back of me screaming.
Oh my God.
We came out of there.
I was like,
kind of-
and then she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Camille," and I was like, "You need to cut it."
It's like that every time.
I knew too. I knew when she sat in back of me. I go, "Ah, here we go. I'm gonna have to knock this lady off the bleachers."
You should have went down on the mat.
Yeah, I would have.
I would have put my money on you.
100%.
You could have borrowed Sean's singlet.
Why do they call it a
I
singlet?
have
That
no.
poor child is wearing
Well, you
a
he's
spandex.
he is. Well, do you see the heavyweights when they're in those singlets?
I don't know. That just
And that
seems
fabric
not right.
stretches.
Not right.
I'm always like,
Not
oh,
right.
he doesn't have on underwear.
They're
Oh,
teens.
no.
Can't they put a cup there?
Don't. But as you see, they're in. We're talking about
Because they're
wrestling.
really, yeah, but they're
There's
really
no
rolling around
high
with
school
everybody.
wrestling.
What
high
if you
school
get
wrestling.
kicked in the old?
There's no protection. There's
Schoolyards.
no
No.
protection from anything. There's no
That's
like head
crazy.
protection. There's no.
Well, head I could see, no protection, but the family jewels.
No, I don't know why. I mean, listen, I really know nothing about this other than the fact that, my son has been wrestling for 2 years. I'm just starting to get the pointing system down a little bit. Sometimes I'm like, oh, sometimes I'm clapping for the wrong team. And Steve's like, stop. Is your mouth okay? Swallow.
What? Jeez, you get all excited.
Oh my God, I do.
Oh God.
So funny. I can't.
Hola, que take it easy, mija.
God, Jesus.
You're gonna make me lose a tooth.
Sometimes it's like
It's intense.
I'm like, oh my
apparently.
God,
Yeah.
you won. That's great. And Steve's like, it's the wrong team. Shut up. You're embarrassing. And then, like, especially with North, I know some of those kids because our kids went to middle school with them. And I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, right?
And
Yeah.
they're like,
Shut up.
shut up. He's wrestling our son. And I'm like, that's right. You suck.
That's so,
So bad.
funny.
So, yes. Well, you see how easy it is to get.
You get kicked up
Yes.
into the
Yeah.
to the wild woody,
You really start feeling it.
You're doing.
yeah,
That's why
and then
gotta go to
swept up. That's what I meant to
Yes.
say.
When
Swept up in
when
it
you
all.
see someone do something that they're not supposed to be doing, it makes you feel stuff.
Oh yeah, it got at the end. The last match got very, very.
Oh, well, it was intense.
Everyone was on their
It was
feet.
varsity.
We
it
thought
was
there was going to be a
heavyweight.
fight after.
Oh yeah, between North and South, which I was like, late. We're out right
Yes.
there at the exit. That's where we're headed. If
I'm like, hold on
stuff
to the
goes
kids.
down,
I was like, Colin,
we're going
get by
that
me.
way.
Yeah, it's fun though. We have to go to a football. Could you imagine us at a football game? We have to go to a football game.
Yeah,
It would,
that'd be
I
fun.
heard the games are a tremendous amount of fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, the only problem for me, it's outside in the
It's
cold.
freezing.
And then
Yeah.
that's why you bring the coffee Yeti cup.
I need a heated blanket.
Little
Is there like
Jack
a plug?
fire
There should
in
be
your
a plug.
coffee.
Oh my God, yeah.
That'll warm you right up.
Oh my
Little
gosh.
Irish coffee.
Speaking of
Make
Jack
Steve drive.
Fire,
Yeah.
we were at the liquor store the other day, and the lady in front of us got like 3 teeny tiny bottles of Jack Fire.
Shooters.
What do? You just shoot it down? You suck it
Yeah,
down?
well, that's
Okay.
what the guys do on the boat when they come back from fishing, and the boat's docked, and you're cleaning the fish, you're washing down the boat. They all have because they get them, when they leave in the morning, or whoever got them the night before, and they stick them in the freezer in the boat, and then when they get back to the dock, they break them out. They all twist, cheers, and they shoot it. So it's like they say it's one shot. Honestly, it's more than that.
I would
Yeah.
feel like for me that would be
I
more than
cannot
one
do
shot.
that.
Yeah.
I black out.
Oh, I'd be on the
I-
floor.
But like one of those, and then you have like one or two other drinks. apparently
Mm-mm.
I did that, and we came home and we talked to my in-laws and the whole bit. The next morning we went downstairs to have coffee with my in-laws, and they're like, don't you were here last night, didn't you remember we were talking about that? I'm like, I was down here?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, it was bad. Oh, bad. I was like, oh, no more Jack Fire for me. Because I'm
I
like,
don't
Jill's
think I
like,
would
you were
like it.
fine. I go, apparently I wasn't. I don't remember that.
Oh my god.
I think that's whiskey or whatever what that is.
Is that
Jack
what a fire,
Yeah, it's whiskey.
fireball
Whiskey.
is?
Well, Jack
Fireball.
Daniels
Yeah,
is whiskey.
Jack Daniels is. But what's that
Jack
like
Fire.
fireball thing that they all?
That's another type of cinnamon thing, and I don't know
It
if
might
that's
be
whiskey.
whiskey.
I'm sure. It's
Why
whiskey.
is it
might
so
be whiskey.
popular? Does it something you just shoot it down, or do you
Yeah,
put it in
'cause it
something?
tastes like
I've never
cinnamon.
had fireball.
Do you remember the fireballs that you used to have as a kid? Like they were jawbreakers, but they were cinnamon.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Tastes like that.
Or like the
Oh,
cinnamon
yeah,
red
no.
hots.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I
what it
wouldn't-
tastes like.
yeah.
But it's thick and syrupy, and apparently makes you black out.
No, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I need to be coherent.
Mm-hmm. I thought I was coherent, but apparently I was missing some time. So
Oh.
unless I was abducted by aliens.
Oh, you know where we went for dinner?
Yeah.
And we have to go. No kids, couples, Legusta Lounge and
Oh,
Asbury.
yeah.
I got the lobster ramen bowl.
Ooh.
It was amazing. I could have housed two.
Well,
that
you said the
time.
magic word, lobster.
Yeah, it was
I'm in.
Oh yeah.
so good. And at first I thought Asbury, so we kind of got dressed up because I thought it was going to be, you know, fancy schmancy.
No, that one
No.
isn't. Don't remember. Oh, I got the lunches and stuff. Remember when we did those shows when we did the
Yes.
soap? We were in Asbury, and I would go up and get our food, but I always went past there. That was more like a surfer, almost like a surf taco.
It's a very cool vibe.
Yeah, very
Um,
cool vibe.
I didn't like the drink I got. I got some peachy drink. I didn't like it, but the food was like amazingly good.
Yeah.
Who's knocking? Is that outside?
No, Luciana.
So yeah, food was so good,
Mm-hmm.
so good.
That sounds great.
Oh my god, we have to go. That's what I said to Steve when we were there. I was like, we have to bring everybody back here. The food here is incredible.
Sounds good.
We did something fun on Tuesday. So Tuesday was 2/22/22.
Oh, Toodles.
Yeah. So my my husband promised the boys that we would do something fun at 2:22 in the afternoon. So we picked them up from school a little early, and they've been wanting to go to at Bellworks. There's a little Japanese place, and they serve fresh ramen.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny you were just talking about ramen.
Oh my god.
It was amazing. And then we did the escape room, escapeology.
Oh yeah,
over
we've
there.
done that twice. It's
It
so cool.
is so much fun.
Did you get out?
No, we were like 2 puzzles away from getting out.
That us too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the girl was like, "Oh, you guys did so good. You got so far. Blah blah blah." So we want to go back and do it again.
They usually give you. Did they give you a coupon code for the next
Yeah,
time?
like 15% off.
Do that because I did the next time we went. I did it through Groupon, and the guy was like, "Oh, you know, when we came, he's like, oh, you've been here before." He's like, "You should have just done it with the 15% off. It would have been cheaper."
Oh,
So yeah, the
Okay.
Groupon. But there's also a Christmas one, Saving Santa.
I
Oh.
didn't see that one.
Yeah, it's
Oh, I guess
only.
it's just around Christmas.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
usually the weekend after Thanksgiving, and then it goes like New Year's.
What
one
if they
did
have a
you do?
Halloween one? I like Halloween.
Oh, we did like the lab one where the virus got out.
Oh,
We did that one, and then we did we did the murder on the train.
I wanted to
Oh,
do
I thought
that
you did
one.
Harry Potter.
No, we did murder on the train.
Orient Express?
Yeah, it's a play on that,
Mm-hmm.
and we were a couple minutes off on that one, and then the second one, the pandemic one that we did, we literally were like seconds. I was so
Yeah.
mad. I'm like, you couldn't have just restarted the clock.
Oh.
We tried the Mayday one. It was
Oh, yeah.
trying to get off a plane that was going down. It was supposed to be like the president's plane, and you had to figure out like who the spy was and why they were, trying to make the plane go down and
Interesting.
figure out all these puzzles. And it was a lot of fun.
That's really cool. We should do that. That would be fun to like go out to dinner. Didn't your mother get you a
Yes,
gift
I
card?
have a gift card.
You do have a gift card.
Yep. I have a gift card for it.
It's super
So-
fun. We should all do it.
Yeah. I've been very
You have to be
busy.
sober though.
Yeah, gotta think quick.
Well, then I don't
Camille,
wanna go.
Camille be in the corner. Just look under the basket. Anyway, trying to think. I think that's it. Nothing else really overly exciting. Oh, my merger is going well. It was training all week. All week long we had training
Mhm.
Yeah.
on our new system. And I have just decided that I will just have to figure it out when we get there.
Yeah.
It's totally different.
That's good.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I can't. I'm a woman of a certain age. I cannot stress myself out over this. This is ridiculous. Betty White died. Are you kidding? There are bigger fish to fry in this world. Can you believe that woman died?
No.
No.
Well, yeah, but no.
I was really hoping she would make it to her birthday.
She was only like days away.
She like 7 or 8 days, something like that. Oh my god! But I actually, it's so funny. I started rewatching The Golden Girls. I do it like once a year,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? I go back, I watch it, and I freaking pee my pants
Yeah.
because that is so going to be us someday.
Oh, totally.
Someday, and I would think Elaine will be B. Arthur because she'll be the one thinking world's bags in the corner.
Yeah.
So that's
Oh,
it.
yeah. I've been watching with my sewing because things are kind of going. I'm at the point now with Luciana's quilt where I'm actually quilting it, free motion quilting it. So I put on Harry Potter movies, and I just been letting them run and quilting.
You really need to go to Disney.
I did Disney. No,
No,
the other
Universal.
one.
Universal.
Yeah.
And experience looking for the hole in the wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Diagon Alley.
Yeah, I do. I'll
Go to
get
the
there.
wand
I'll get
shop.
there. Yes.
Now, would you let the hat pick the wand for you, or would you pick your own wand?
I probably would let it pick it for me.
I would
I
probably.
mean, I love it. I love Harry Potter, and I've read them and listened to the books like a ridiculous amount of time. But I'm not like overly Potter, because I was in my 20s when that came out.
Oh no, they walk around down there in the outfits. They're
Mm.
dressed up like their favorite characters.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to
and
do all that, but
Yeah.
I'm not crazy like that. I love it.
You could have a butterbeer,
Mm.
which was good. I mean, I couldn't have
Sounds
drank.
like pretty good.
Delicious.
Yeah.
It is. I couldn't drink a whole one by myself. We kind of, the four of us, split it. And then, like, when you buy the wand, there's interactive things throughout the park.
Mhm.
So Colin was going to everything. So it
Yeah.
was probably that buying that wand probably like got us through 2 hours of Colin going through.
Yeah.
Doing everything you can do with it, and then there's like an area you sit and have like the butterbeer, and then
Yeah, I think we would totally just do an RV thing and go down just for that.
It's
Because
fun.
and stay, I don't know, at some campground. Because we already did the Disney thing a couple years ago, so I think we're just really looking for Harry Potter for even just what is it? Universal. The kids are now older, so they would be more into the Universal as opposed to Disney. I know a lot of people are Disney people. We're just not those people. I know
Yeah.
you guys are, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, we
Well,
are, but we flip back and forth.
when you're up at 6 a.m. for Mickey,
Mhm.
you're a Disney person.
Oh, my husband's like, there's magic hours. We are going to be there.
Yeah, not me.
But no, it was. I would go back to do the Harry Potter stuff. You really need 2 days to go and
Yeah,
see everything
Yeah.
and
I would
take
like
it
to.
all in.
Yeah, I would kind of like to meander down to or meander back. Do 2 days at Universal and then kind of meander back, meaning you do Savannah, you do Charlotte, North Carolina. You could
Oh,
do a little
yeah.
bit of that and work your way back.
And there's
home.
Gatorland is by there. There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot, and there's also the space station.
What about is that in Florida? The Tiger King?
Oh yeah.
Is that Florida or is that Oklahoma? No,
I think
Florida.
it was.
It's Florida.
I don't know. And I watched that whole series with that guy.
Did you watch the second part? Well, there was like a whole other, and I was like, nah. I did the first one because it was the pandemic and you just needed something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he ended up in jail in the original whole. Yeah, we watched that.
And there was another one.
No, there's
like
a movie now too coming out.
Is there?
There's like a movie. The girl from SNL is playing Carol Baskin. Yeah, there's a whole movie now coming out.
Oh, well, it's not Kate McKinnon, is she?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She is amazing.
She's hysterical.
She is hysterical.
Yeah.
Love that woman.
I mean, I don't know. I saw the whole story with the two of them, so I don't know. I mean, if it's on, I'll probably watch it, but
they're just a big train wreck.
Yeah, it's like a disaster.
It was that disaster.
Yeah.
You couldn't stop watching.
And
You're like, this is so horrible.
And then that other guy
I need
got
to see the next
involved
episode.
and like brought over the Tiger King's
Yes.
thing, and then he
was
had
all
his
shady.
own drama.
Oh,
and
he's
he's
so
sleeping with the
shady.
nanny and the wife.
First of all, in what world do you hire a hot little nanny that's as young as you are? That's like inviting a marriage grenade.
But I think she was
into your
sleeping with the
home.
nanny too.
That nanny should have been 69 years old, shriveled like a prune,
With a British accent.
looked like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yep. When I think of a nanny, I think British nanny with the accent, prim and proper. I do not think of a 22-year-old that the wife and the husband are
Does
sleeping
that
with.
woman know how to take care of a baby?
God,
Anyway, let's move on to the good stuff.
exactly.
Yeah.
Who watched Inventing Anna?
Oh, my father-in-law.
Not me. What is
I
it?
didn't
So
watch it.
freaking good. It's
Is
about
it?
this girl.
Isn't that a true story?
That's a true story.
Inventing
This
Anna.
girl, she fakes being like a German heiress, and swindles all these people, famous people, out of thousands of dollars.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
I've
Inventing
heard of
Anna.
it now because
It's
somebody
so
was
good.
talking about it on Facebook.
Okay.
All
So
right,
good.
Yeah.
I will
done.
have to check that out.
Done. I just have to figure out. I'm always looking to do something while I'm watching, like cross stitch, knitting. I gotta find something that I don't need to. I have one
Yeah.
knitting project. Well, this knitting project that I have now too.
Leave a comment down below. What do you watch while you knit?
I watch Ancient Aliens.
We
I know
know
you
you
think
do.
I'm a dork. And I watch. I can watch documentaries and
I can
true
watch a
crime
documentary.
things. If I have to concentrate, and this way it's just kind of like background noise. I really don't watch, or I love my cheesy. I shouldn't say cheesy, but my indulgence is teen dramas on the CW, and like paranormal or supernatural ones like Vampire Diaries and Legacies and
Has anyone watched Arrow?
no, I should because
I keep hearing great things about it.
Oh God! Well, he is eye candy. Just for the simple fact that you can watch him.
What's that book you read? Outlanders?
Outlander.
My sister
I watched
is
that.
obsessed with him. She's
With the
like-
books.
Well, she's
The guy.
watching the show. She doesn't have the books. I think she was
Sam.
going to get the books
Yeah.
so she could
Tell her
read
to
the
go to
books.
the library.
Ewan?
Yeah, she is obsessed with him.
Although I have to say,
Obsessed.
don't, if you love the character and love who he plays, which I wholeheartedly do, I read the books, this character is the epitome of like Scottish Highlander, red flowing hair, muscles, manly, chivalrous, every woman's dream,
The whole 9 yards.
the whole 9 yards, okay? And he plays a phenomenal character and he lives up to it.
Oh.
But then I made the mistake of watching him in some interviews on YouTube.
Does not look up to the character.
No. I was like, oh.
Looks
Oh
like
my
Matthew
God,
McConaughey. You watch him in movies and he's so adorable and hot, and then he talks in interviews, and I'm like, ew.
It
how I
ruined
feel.
it. I lost it. So that's what I told my one friend. I'm like, don't watch any interviews.
Stick to the show.
Stick to the show. Remember from the books. You do the whole thing because it won't. It does not translate. But you know what? They're a different personality. They are playing a character. So I have learned to not do that.
Yeah, very true. You see that with a lot of things, though. I think, right? Like you watch it.
Yeah, because you fall in love with it. You're like, that is him. That's who he is and what he looks like. But it's
That's what happened to Shirley Temple. She really never got any movies afterwards because of the fact that she was, this cute, adorable little
girl
actress.
And
she had a lot of problems getting parts afterwards because she was pigeonholed into that cute, adorable little role.
She couldn't. Yeah, that's hard. Sometimes when you play something so iconic, or just so like Harry Potter, that guy Daniel Radcliffe. I mean, he's trying to. It's kind of like he'll just always be Harry Potter, and it was that big that you're like, oh. Although that Sam Heughan was, he was in a couple other things. But he still played that alpha male kind of
saves everybody.
Yes. Yeah. But on the interview, I was like,
I'll have to let Nicole know because she will.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, so
crafting.
Who wants to go first? Crafting.
I'll go first. I don't have that much. I have the blanket. The harvest throw that I'm working on for my mom. I've gotten.
Oh, I was like, you do? Let me smell.
Oh my gosh, this is so freaking nice,
getting
Lisa.
There.
Wow. Ooh, it's nice.
I have to get to 56 inches, and it's just not
happening.
Fast. Almost there.
It's the never-ending blanket.
Almost there.
That's so nice.
I love it. It looks like it'd be so nice to snuggle up with.
That's the best part of knitting this now is that it's big enough that like it covers
it's under
my
you.
feet.
Yeah.
And I just wrap myself up in it.
Yeah.
While I'm knitting it, so it feels really nice and it's heavy and warm.
Yeah. It's really nice.
So there's that.
That's beautiful.
And that's really all I've been
for her new
on.
home.
I have FOMO. I want to make that. It's in the list. It's in the hopper.
It is fun. Like if you focus on it, it would go fast. But I just I'm not focused on it. There will be like 2 weeks that I don't even pick it up, and then I finally pick it up and put a few rows on it.
Yeah.
But like if you're constantly working on it, like I would have been done with it a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
I feel like everything's so busy lately.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep the.
Yes. And sometimes by the time you get to sit down, you're just like, oh.
Yeah.
Like I know there was a couple days this week where I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna read, and then I passed out 15 minutes later.
Oh, it's terrible, terrible. It's like the winter blues.
Yeah.
I need the sunshine.
I like the winter.
I know you do. I am ready to hightail it to.
Well, because all of my hobbies are
cozy, warm
in the house.
Snuggly.
Oh my God, we forgot to say where we're going and what we're doing next month. We are doing a basket weaving class for the second time.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
So get ready.
Which one are we making? The farm basket?
The farm
basket.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we have homework. It is 2 classes. Chit.
Oh, right. We may have homework.
We may have homework. So,
We gotta
I'm
leave
so
that
excited.
at home.
I don't know.
I guess so.
Lisa, pay attention.
Yeah.
Videotape, record. Because we're going to be like, Lisa, what do we do? Lisa has the longest attention span out of the 3 of us.
Oh my gosh, I know.
So, yeah. Oh my God, it's going to be so exciting.
So what else you got?
That's, also the sweater. I don't remember if I showed this or not on a previous podcast, but this is the ranunculus. I made this a few years ago.
So pretty.
It's
So
flowy,
pretty.
and I made it out of Lang Soul. It's 100% cotton ribbon yarn.
It doesn't feel like cotton.
It's so
soft.
light and airy. Super soft.
Yeah.
Super
really
soft.
pretty.
And this knit up so quickly.
So pretty.
But yeah, that's the ranunculus by Midori High Rose.
Now, when you did that, Lisa.
Yeah.
Did you do the cast on the way it said? Did you do the provisional cast on?
don't remember. I think I did. There was like two different
There's two different
necklines.
necklines, yeah.
And I did the wider one. So whatever it said to do for the wider neckline, which now I'm a little bit regretting it because with this yarn, it doesn't have a lot of stretch to it because it is that cotton ribbon yarn. So it kind of stretched out and like really is not wanting to go back. So I'm regretting doing the wide a little bit, but I think if you knit it with like a regular yarn, it will not stretch out this one.
Okay.
But,
So pretty yarn though.
It's beautiful.
it's cozy. It's like a cozy thing to just throw on, and it's light.
Yeah.
It's not like super heavy, so it's like a
Heavy and
nice,
sweaty.
breathable.
So cute.
Thank you.
You want to go?
Sure. I don't have much because I have become obsessed. I am knitting what is this called, Dan? I can never remember. It is the 14 color Woolstock Light Wrap. And you can see in the picture right there, it is 14 different colors, and I am actually on my third round.
This looks amazing. Here, pass me the end.
I'm horrible. I never use stoppers. But we have it twisted.
Yeah.
Oh yes, right. All right. So
Look at this, Chris. You
So
got so
pretty.
far on this. You just started.
I am telling you, I cannot put it down. And what's been really, really nice is it's mindless. So when I sit at night and on the couch, I'll sit for like an hour, hour and a half and just knit this.
This is so cool.
And I did start weaving in ends as I go because all of a sudden I was like, I'm going to have a lot of ends to weave in.
I really want this.
So, girl, get the kit. So I bought this kit.
Because I'm making the hat.
Yes. Camille is making the hat. I got this from, my parents got me this. This was my Christmas gift. It was from the Knitting Place in Long Island. So if you go online, I know that they had a ton of kits because there's cowls and there's a hat. So, and then what's crazy is my bag is over there, but I'm definitely gonna have a ton of yarn left over.
Oh, really? Maybe you can do
Yeah.
the hat then.
So
I'll give you the pattern.
well, this
Want
is fingering actually.
You got it?
Yeah.
That yarn
So-
has such a pretty halo to it.
It does. It has a really pretty halo, and actually the color I'm on, which is deep velvet, after I do these, I have to do 30 rows, and then on the last repeat it's 10. So I'm totally going to have so much.
This is pretty. You can
Yeah.
even hold and marl
Yeah,
a
there's
bunch
going to be.
together.
She could probably make the hat that you're making.
That's what I mean.
What weight
Whatever's
yarn
left.
is the hat?
Fingering. Well, no. You might have to hold two together.
it.
I was
Double.
thinking I could probably hold them double. All right, so you're making the hat, so show the hat so they can get the
Well, this
comparison.
one's called, it's Blue Sky Fibers. It's the same
It's the
company,
same
right?
company, yes.
Blue Sky
Blue
Fibers. I'm doing the
Fibers.
21 color slouch.
So it is the hat to this.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's cute.
is it the? And it's the same color. Yeah,
Yeah, it's the same color.
it's like the same colors.
I think so.
Maybe a little bit different, but who cares?
Yeah.
No, they're the same, except yours are just with a different type of yarn.
Yarn.
Like, see, I think, I don't know.
Where's the
this-
pattern? Can I look at it? I'm sorry. Let me see.
See,
This
and they're
is
all
such-
little
this
mini
is so
skeins.
nice how
You
this
got whole
came.
skeins, don't you?
Yeah.
So what is this? Sport?
Well, yeah. It's done on a size 6 needle, Lisa. So
Sport
it's probably
weight?
sport
Yeah.
weight. So, I mean, if I held it double,
Yeah.
that's like DK.
Yeah.
I think I would be fine if I did that.
Yeah,
I may just have to do a
sport,
gauge
DK.
swatch on it just to make sure
Yeah.
that the stitch count and everything is.
Yeah. Let me
good.
see. Actually.
Yeah, it's the same exact colors.
Look. Mini Hank. Well, let me get the glasses.
Oh, get the
Mama
glasses.
Can't see. Phil.
Yeah.
The dogs are fighting over the same bone.
Yeah. 100% fine Highland wool,
Yes.
made in Peru.
Mine has.
It doesn't say. Just says needle 6 to 11.
So
Oh, worse. It's right
It's
freaking here.
Woolstock
worsted. Oh,
Yeah,
so
so
yeah,
just
hold
hold it
two
double.
together.
Hold two together. Yeah, and it's the same colors, like the rusted roof, earth ivy. It's all the same colors. Except you have gravel road and I have a gray.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same.
The cranberry is probably this color.
No, because there's a red velvet, a deep velvet.
The velvet.
See?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, my God. This is incredible. Look how nice this pattern is. It's like a pamphlet.
Yeah.
Huh. And who did you order this from? I know you told me.
Well, I just Googled it because when I saw Christina's friend Andre at Whole Foods,
Oh,
and
Andre
I didn't want to say
had it on?
anything. I just Googled striped hat kit, and that popped up, and it came. The first thing that came up was Jimmy Bean's wool, so I bought it from there.
Is it one size fits all, or is there
Yes.
two? Okay.
Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna go much further because I don't know.
You don't want it so slouchy.
I don't want it so slouchy, but then I'm like, oh, already I think I'm gonna not wet block it, but steam block the here, the edge.
Here, hold it up so they can see it. It's so
the
cool.
edge, because the edge keeps flipping up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The
So,
blue, I love that blue.
I think
This
I'm just
blue.
gonna steam
yeah, 'cause
block it
it's
because I
not
don't want
too-
it to be any bigger because it's pretty freaking big.
Yeah, that is pretty big.
It's really
Yeah.
wide.
It's supposed to be though. It
yeah,
really is supposed to
it is.
be. So, it's
So
not,
I don't want it
Yeah.
any wider or stretch it. So I'm just gonna steam block this edge to lay flat.
Yeah.
that was actually my thought. It's so funny you say that. I was kind of worried with the red and the white to actually wet block this. And then
I wouldn't.
I know
There's no
Sandy was
reason.
like, oh, they rinse it and everything, but I don't know. I think I'm probably just
I've
gonna
had a
steam
couple
it.
of
So I would steam it. It doesn't
Plus,
really
it's very
need to,
long.
It doesn't need to be stretched or anything. It's
I don't think
laying
so.
pretty perfectly
Yeah.
And I love this
as
edge.
it is.
Look
Yeah,
how
the
cool.
edge
It's
is
a
so
beautiful
is that
edge.
I-cord edge?
Yeah, it's like the
Right?
slip three stitches with the yarn held in
It's
front.
so perfect.
Yeah, that's like an I-cord
Yeah.
edge. That's nice.
I have to say, sorry about that. I love their yarn. I love the yarn. I love their patterns are really fun,
Mm-hmm.
and it's mindless. It's
Yeah.
it's easy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. And that's actually funny. One of the girls that works with my sister showed her the picture of mine, and the girl fell in love with it, so she ordered it. So now there's
I'm
three of
totally
us
ordering it. We're
knitting
gonna have to
this.
take a picture.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen. I mean, seriously, if you
That'll
ordered,
be.
Lisa could
I
probably
can
with the
watch
leftovers.
Inventing
Mhm.
Anna
Yes.
while knitting that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's super duper easy. I'd be interested to actually physically go on and look and see
After
what
the
else they have.
podcast, I'm.
Listen, the knitting place.
Well,
in Long
can I
Island.
wait? Can I?
They
So
still
there's
have
different
kits?
colors.
So yes, they had a whole bunch of different colors. So do you remember I brought that yarn that it was like the cool color? Like, remember I was like, oh wait till you see these colors, you're gonna be surprised that I picked them. It was a mini skein set like you have. The knitting place. All right, let's see what they have.
So sorry. One glass of wine and I'm yawning.
You better wake up.
I know. I better pour myself another.
Wait, Woolstock. Woolstock.
Woolstock? What?
What's it called?
Woolstock.
Yeah, Woolstock.
Okay.
So there's a whole bunch of different kits, right?
Well, you know what? We could do that after.
We could do it afterwards.
Let's because we're already at 43 minutes.
Yeah. So check it out. It's
Okay. We'll do that when
We'll
we're
do
done.
it afterwards. We'll order up some yarn for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just have some stuff that I found a pattern. This is the Draco t-shirt. My aunt just
No,
made this.
that's Spanish. Derecho.
What?
Yeah.
Draco?
Derecho.
Derecho.
Derecho. Izquierda y derecho. Left and right.
Oh, is that what this means?
Did you not have Spanish in high
See.
school?
No. I took Arabic and failed.
Oh. And your parents spoke it at home. You should be ashamed. I didn't even know they offered it.
When I went to South, they offered everything,
Really?
Japanese, whatever.
Yeah, I know they offered a lot. I didn't know they did Arabic. That's cool.
My kids get it from me. I grew up in a house where my father spoke Italian, my mother spoke Arabic, and I speak English. I speak
Yeah.
nothing else. I never was a fan. Neither are my kids. But
Well, some people just don't have that brain that pick up languages.
no, like my mom says stuff to us. I know what she's saying, but
You
And then-
you just had no interest, or just didn't take, or
you know what it is?
you didn't pay attention, you didn't care.
No, my grandfather. It was very important to him that we were American.
Oh
He-
yeah.
very, very
That's
important.
well, tale as old as time. My
Yeah.
my family's too. I mean, my great grandparents, great grandparents. Yes.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
would be American.
my grandparents spoke Italian, and so did my father. We never learned anything.
Yeah.
When my grandmother and her family came here from Malta, the kids would not speak Maltese to the parents because the kids wanted to be American and speak English, and they made believe to the parents that they didn't understand what they were saying when they spoke Maltese to them.
Oh.
I was
snap.
embarrassed. I was like, "Mom, shut up!"
Oh,
God.
really? Oh, I
Embarrassing me
love
in
the
front of my
fact that my
friends.
nanny would sing to us in Italian, and all my friends, they would make her sing the songs.
No, we were very, very. I mean, like my mom will say stuff to us,
I wish I knew Italian.
but even now, I mean, even though my mom, like I know words,
Mm-hmm.
I could. It probably wouldn't even sound right because you have to have an accent
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
to speak Arabic, right? So
Yeah.
when I say things, like even like some things to the kids, they're like, "Ugh, "Shut up." So, but this is the T-shirt. Let me take it out of the plastic. It's really, really cute. It has a little bit of purling up at the top. Is there a better picture? My aunt just made it, and it was really cute. It's a very wordy pattern, but it was super easy because she's only been knitting for like 4 months, and she made this T-shirt.
That's really pretty.
That is
It is.
pretty.
She did a 3/4 length sleeve. But I think I'm going to make it exactly how the pattern says I'm going to do a T-shirt because I really want something for the summer. And I know I say it every year.
Who is gonna wear a sweater in the summer?
Well, it's a lightweight.
Well, she freezes at work, so
Right.
that's a good work shirt.
I had 2 blankets. I had the heated blanket and a regular blanket on me today as I was working from home.
I can't.
Freezing.
I sweat in flip flops. Lord help me, Jesus, when I actually
sweat in
hit
flip-flops,
menopause.
too.
Yeah.
Forget it. Do you know we're not going to be able to hang out with her?
No.
I always tell her, I'm like, Camille, it's November. Put your barnacles away. No more flip flops. I don't get. No, can you get out of the yarn? I don't get it. It's absolutely mind-boggling.
I run hot, baby. What can I say?
I was like, Steve, it's so cold. He's like, it's
No,
70
no.
degrees out. I'm like, put the heat
Get
on.
your wet
Oh my
noses
gosh.
out of the bag.
Oh, because they like that day that it was 74 degrees. My kids were. Colin was in. No, thank you. Colin was in a sleeveless shirt, shorts,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "Can we put the air on?" He was sweat. He runs very hot,
Mhm.
Colin. I'm like,
I feel like all the kids now do.
it must be a boy thing because my
know.
boys are always.
They will not put on a
Always.
jacket. They will
Well,
go to
that's
school.
kind of the age.
They will go to school
'Cause
in shorts.
But you know what?
Mhm.
Now
like
in
today
school.
was freaking freezing, and they went to school in shorts.
Well, here's the thing too. I think different from when we went to school. We planned our day, how our classes were, and you had to go back and forth to your locker for your books to switch books from your backpack and put away and
Right.
take, right?
They
These
carry
kids
two
do
now.
not. They carry a freaking computer and a notebook. And so the fact that they would have to go to their lockers to hang up a jacket,
Steve's like, Sean tells me,
They
he
will-
goes, he goes,
that's what
only
you
the
think. I'm not
nerds
going
go
to
to
a
a
locker.
locker. He carries 2 book bags, Sean.
My son doesn't even know his locker combination.
oh yeah, I doubt Luciana does either.
No, I think Colin
I
like
depended
flagged
on
somebody down. Like in the beginning, there was a couple girls that were opening the locker for him, and he never goes. Sean carries 2 book bags every day to school. Doesn't-
2?
Yeah, he has. Well, he for his sports stuff and his regular
Oh.
stuff. Yeah, no, never, ever, ever, never go. It doesn't even sets me all the time. I don't even know where my locker is.
I do know I still have back to school nightmares about that kind of stuff where I don't remember where my locker is. I don't remember the combination.
yeah,
I'm
it's
always late to my
terrible.
class, and I'm in high school with my husband. Mhm.
Because you really wanted to go to South. I mean, let's just face it. Clearly. You were over at North while Joe and I were
I
over
need
at
another
South.
wine.
And you were like, oh my
Clearly.
God, I could totally be over there. But then, you know what? Had you went to South, our friendship would be like 20 plus years at this point.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
We were meant
I would have
to
never
be.
dated my husband because what he was in high school and we were polar opposites.
I don't know. I was in classes with him. I think he was lovely.
I was all Wu-Tang
He was like,
and he was all Nirvana.
Yes, he was.
And
His flannel
he was-
shirt days.
yes, and I
Oh
was
my
in my
God.
big baggy wearing the Tims, curly hair. Yeah. Anyway, so what else you got? What else
That's
you got?
it. So yes. So pronounce this. How do you pronounce it?
Derecho.
Derecho. It is by Barocco, actually. So yeah, check it out. It's really cute. It's a remix light Barocco yarn.
Mm-hmm. Barocco.
Oh, get the hell out of here! Get the hell out of here!
Well,
Just, you know what? I'm going to ask my mom how to say it in Arabic and watch next podcast. I'm going to say it. And somebody who's Middle Eastern is going to be listening and be like, ooh. Bad,
ooh,
bad Syrian.
Nope.
Bad Syrian. Oh my God. So Colin started French, right? Now that the marking periods have changed, she starts French. He comes back, he comes home, he goes, I had to write all about my heritage. He's like, I wrote about how I'm Saran.
Oh.
I'm like, Saran? I'm like, Colin, you're Syrian. He's like, oh, whatever. I'm like, oh my God, I really hope you didn't say that in class.
Saran.
I was like, and not even that, like you're not even, you're such a mix, but anywho. And then I just brought just some things to show. That's it.
Well, show them.
Oh, you want me to show? Sure.
Show.
Okay, so this is actually the
Show
first
'em if you got
thing
'em.
I ever, the first real project. What the hell?
Phil.
Camille, say
Phil.
excuse me.
Excuse my puppies. They're playing.
Playing.
They keep fighting
Phil's
over the same
loud. Phil's
toy.
a loud mouth. Phil, because he's little, he's got to be loud.
And then Phil was just biting Al's leg like it was a bone.
Oh, he nibbles the ankles.
He was gnawing on
Yeah.
the ankle, and Al was trying to like get him off the
Get
ankle.
out of here.
Get away.
It is. It's
So
crazy.
this shawl is really the first thing I ever knit, and this is the
Ooh.
Boneyard Shawl by Stephen West.
Oh, I remember when you did
Yes,
this.
this is done in autumn and indigo yarn.
This feels so nice.
Yeah, I had bought it from Chelsea Yarns when they were open in Red Bank.
So pretty.
This is a great first shawl for
Mhm.
anyone who's watching that hasn't really made a shawl yet, or maybe you're new to knitting and you're looking for something. The Boneyard Shawl by Stephen West. It's a free pattern. Great. I wear this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Great pattern. Great pattern. And I love the color. I love this cranberry color. So that. And then just keeping with the color scheme, I brought my Julie wrap. I don't know if I've ever shown it, but Camille and I made this wrap years ago. As you can tell, it is nowhere as near as big as Hohe's.
No.
But this was made with Chelsea Lux in the red brick.
Exposed brick.
Exposed brick.
Exposed brick.
So yeah, and then it's got all these fun little cool bobbles.
We were professional bobble makers by the end of this shawl.
I would say to you that this is probably more like an intermediate type knitter, only because of the bobbles. I mean, it's
You guys
easy.
had to pick up how many stitches along the
Oh
edge?
God,
500 and some odd.
Yeah, it was a lot. So you pick up, and then this is actually a purl and knit through the back loop. So I don't know that this is really necessarily beginner, but the bobbles were fun.
I
And
thought they were fun.
I loved
They
making
weren't
this.
hard, and once you got the hang of it, you didn't even have to look.
Yeah,
I loved this
Yes,
shawl.
love
I just
this.
wanted it to be wider.
Yeah. I actually
Yeah.
made it twice. I made one for Nicole.
Mm.
And then this is just my Abby Cowell, same color scheme, just going with the color theme. Same thing, exposed brick.
That's
And
a
this was
beautiful
done
color.
in
Yeah.
fingering and mohair. Love this cowl. I wear it all the
Does she
time.
still do that color?
She hasn't done it in a while, but I'm sure.
For the fall, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe
Or
she'll
reach
bring it on
out to
back.
her.
She might bring it back.
What's the worst she can say? No. But
Mm.
and then I don't know if I ever showed this because I really don't have any whips, but I brought it. This is actually my fading point again by Joji Locatelli. Again, not as big as hers, but we did this as a knit along. Well, no, not really. We tried. We attempted. Initially, but this was what, Lisa, 5 or 6 colors?
I think it was 5 colors.
Yeah, 5 colors. You start with the darkest, and then it kind of fades out, and it's a couple triangles that you then stitch together. This is Yoshida yarn. This was all done in Yoshida. It was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of lace work. This is definitely not a beginner pattern.
Yeah, there's little lace sections
Mhm.
throughout.
Yeah.
Little like 1-inch panels of lace, 2-inch.
Oh yeah, I do have it backwards. There's a
Oh, yeah,
tremendous
this is
amount of
backwards.
lace you could see to this. And again, had I actually gauge swatched this, I probably wouldn't have had enough yarn to do it because Hoagie knits way looser than I do. But I love this. I wear this all the time. My sister borrows this from me.
I have not worn mine. I feel like it's too long for me to, like, once I wrap it all around my neck.
You know where I wear this a lot?
Well, that's where you do one of these.
hmm That's how I wear it. That's exactly how I wear it.
Yeah.
Or
That's nice.
I'll use those. Remember when Christina had those things? What were those things?
Yeah,
The shawl
Or-
cups.
the shawl cuff.
Yeah.
I usually like to just do this, like do one and then just kind of, you know.
Yeah.
I wear it to the at the beach at night when it's chilly.
Yeah.
I bring it. I will toss that in my beach bag. I mean, it's a very expensive shawl to bring in your beach bag,
Yeah.
but it's big. It's huge.
Well,
and I
to
wrap
wear
it.
it, to love it, to
I do.
and I
I
feel
wear
like
it.
this kind of shows that off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this.
Yeah.
All right, I should make it.
You gave me the yarn. You can have it back.
I gave your sister the yarn.
You can have it back. Believe you me.
But she used.
I don't really like
parts
my,
of it for
for-
other things.
I
She
did.
did. She did.
Cause
But maybe it's
I don't
maybe
like
you
it.
need to find different yarn. Nicole
think I
bought
do.
a kit from Hedgehog. She did it all in Hedgehog. She hasn't made it yet.
but she has the
She
kit.
has the kit, yes. So those actually are pieces that I wear once or twice a week to work.
Mm-hmm.
So my knits do not just sit.
I wear those.
The
all
knits
time.
don't sit in
They
your
don't
house.
sit. No, they do
That is amazing.
not. Nope, I wear them, and that's it. I haven't bought anything at all. I
No
haven't put yarn.
acquisitions.
No, because if you are not aware, the New Jersey Sheep and Wool is coming. The Wool Walk is coming
The
up
Wool
in
Walk.
April. So I'm saving my pennies. I actually,
Yeah, I should write a list.
but don't you have a wedding that weekend?
I do, but
Oh.
I know I have a list.
Who gets
of things
married?
I wanna...
The weekend
No,
of the
no,
Wool
no,
Walk.
no. How dare
Seriously,
they?
how
Rude.
dare
No.
you?
I have a christening.
Even
Yeah,
worse. Completely unacceptable. You should look at the calendar, see when things are.
I wish that doesn't work that way,
But let me know because if
Yeah.
you want, I can look for a yarn for
Yeah,
you
I might
for that cowl.
at least have you hunt down. Well, let's
She
see.
gave her cowl to her mother.
I did my shift cowl.
Yeah.
You're a great daughter. You
I gave
really
away
are.
my swancho too.
I can't believe that.
I gifted it to my sister-in-law. I know.
If you want something that
That
Camille
was
owns,
gorgeous.
all you have to do is say to her, "That's
I
really
love that.
pretty," and she'll
Well,
go,
that's so
"Oh
funny.
my
'cause
god!"
Then I did.
Please.
I did that
Please.
to Allie's mom. We walked into dinner one night, and I want to tell you, I just hot off the needles.
Off the needles.
That
I couldn't believe it.
on the Spice Market shawl that I made with all the Harry Potter yarn from
The
Toad Hollow
Toad Hollow.
girls.
That's a great pattern.
Yeah, that was a fun pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Hot off the needles, and she goes, "Oh, isn't that pretty?" I go, "Oh, here, you want it? Wear it. It looks good on you because it looked better on her than it did on me." So that went to
Well,
it was like Skittles colors.
there. It was. Every time I put it on, I felt like a Crayola box.
Well, that was the problem. You didn't like it, so the fact that somebody else appreciated and
Appreciated it. I was like, "Here, have
Right.
it."
but see, that's the thing. Like sometimes you can look at something and
Yeah.
be like, "This is amazing," and I'm gonna make it, and
Well,
then
when you
afterwards you're
see
like,
it,
"Oh."
When you see the yarn in the separately, the
Right.
hanks or the skeins separately, I'm like, "This is gorgeous." But
Mhm.
as it's knitting up, I'm like, not so much. And I felt
happens.
that way about the Scania shawl we made. I love that shawl.
Yeah, I love that
loved
shawl, too.
making it. Mine's a little Irish flag.
Well, now's the time to wear it.
Oh yes, I wear the hell out of it in March. But even in the fall, I wear it
Yeah.
too
It
because
looks gorgeous
It's
on you.
pretty.
It is.
But
it's
at
pretty.
first, I
Brings out
go,
the
I'm
green
knitting
in
the
your
Irish
eyes.
flag.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm part Irish, so but it's funny. But I was like, I really felt like, oh crap. The colors looked good when you put them in their yarn cakes in a row.
Yeah.
But when you start mishmashing them together, I was like, not so much.
Yeah.
So, anywho, Is it my turn now?
Yes.
Your turn.
It's your turn.
Where do I start?
I don't know.
I've been.
You showed your
lucky.
hat.
I showed my hat. So I have. Let's do my. I made this.
Love that.
This
Love
is a cross stitch.
Caused quite the stir here in Middletown, this fabric.
Oh yes, it did. My chickens, my
Your chickens.
roosters.
Oh my god, my sister's
So this
dying.
is a cross stitch little holder thing. It's got a pocket here and a pocket here. It holds the patterns.
Here a pocket, there a pocket.
Everywhere a pocket.
Just one.
So this is how this is weird because I see this backwards. And then here is the actual pattern I'm working on. And this is called So She Did by Lori Holt. So I can hang it in my sewing room. I'll frame it and stuff. So yeah, I got some pockets here. I got a pocket here, then a zip pocket, and then all my floss pockets. Yeah. And yeah, I got this cool,
I love your hardware.
my cool hardware
That's so
with my name
cool.
on it. You can see it has a B on it. Yeah. So that's what oh, and then let me show you, I showed you the pattern I'm working on.
I
And
love
this
how
is
beautiful.
how far I've
Oh,
gotten.
I love that. That little tomato.
Yeah, with the little pins.
Aw, here. There you go. Got it?
But here, I'll show you
How
what it, I
cute
think
is
it-
that? How cute is
This is
that?
what it's supposed to, this is what it's going to look like.
Oh, Camille, you gotta show the picture. Look at that.
Yeah.
That
By
is
Lori
so
Holt.
cute.
Yeah, I love Lori Holt. I love her fabrics. I love her cross stitch. She's super classic, super vintage. I get everything at the Fat Quarter Shop. And I used DMC floss. And then, this is cool. So my quilting teacher would do this, my quilting instructor. And I was like, I need this. My
Who's that?
embroidery scissors on a lanyard thing that I got at Hobby Lobby. So that as I'm cross stitching, you're constantly, if you're changing colors a lot and snipping. So all I do, and with even with sewing, I just right here nip.
Like a little
And then-
monocle.
Yeah. So I
That's
really
cute.
love having.
That's a great
that handy.
idea.
But yeah, it's just a lanyard thing in the jewelry section of Hobby Lobby,
Cute.
and I just clip my scissors.
That's adorable.
So that is that.
I love that little.
So what I'm going to do with this book is, and the pattern is by, I don't know, I'll put, I have it in, oh,
We should take some
I
pictures
have it
for
in the,
Instagram.
I do, I have them, I'll send them to you. I have the information on the pattern. Anyway, I'm going to do a zipper around here.
Is that Phil?
I think Phil farted.
Phil
He's
farted.
snoring.
He's
Sorry.
snoring too.
Yeah.
He's so
Mhm.
cute.
He's a man's man.
He's
Yeah.
got a little pudgy, that dog.
So,
What are you feeding
we
him?
call him Fatty Patty. Yeah, everything.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
He only lives one life.
True. So the next one I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it in some brighter colors, is put a zipper. This way nothing can fall out, like the flosses and stuff won't be able to fall out, like whatever you have in the pocket here can
Right.
fall out. So
That'd be awesome
a
to
good
make one
idea.
to put you like your needles. You know, just like those needles that you have laying around to make one of those.
like what kind of
Knitting
needles?
needles.
Yeah.
Knitting needles?
Yeah, your knitting needles. Like
Oh
the ones
yeah,
that
there's
fix one.
totally patterns for that. If you are you saying you want one?
I always want one.
She wouldn't turn one down.
I know.
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
I know. I'll keep that in mind.
Yes, please
So
do.
then I started doing this truck of the month with cross stitch from Erica Arndt. Erica Handmade. She's her handle is Confessions of a Homeschooler. So here's January,
These are so cute.
and I mounted them on sticky board with some fabric. And
That's
then-
so cute.
Oh,
So
can you grab me
adorable.
the thing and I'll show them how I mounted it? Here's February.
What am I grabbing?
Oh, the thing right in front of the speaker on the other side.
So adorable.
And then here's
that's
March.
So cute.
So she releases them every the 15th of every month. So I can do April's. She'll release that March 15th. So then I
Oh.
mounted it to this, and then each month, you know,
That
you
is
switch
so
them out. So
cute.
then I had February, and so that sits, you know, on my thing. Yeah,
Adorable.
so much fun and so fast.
Yeah, this would be, if you had like a really good friend, this would be a cute gift to make.
Yeah, I mean,
No, it is a lot of
it's a lot to
pieces.
do because
Yeah,
then
it's
you
a
got to
lot
do
of work.
12 of them. So if I'm doing it for myself, then I got to do how many of them? I mean, they're quick, but
That would be a cute like bridal shower gift or
yeah,
something like that.
bridal
that-
shower. There
yeah.
you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
or like a
Housewarming.
Housewarming
For
gift.
someone very like special.
Very, very
Lisa
special.
and I are very special.
So then I finished up some pillows. I had a woman who wanted me to make her some quilted pillows, and so she wanted browns and beiges. And so I found some
Just don't put
beautiful
on-
fabric
don't put on
from Moda.
How pretty is
And
that?
yeah, and this came in a trio, this pattern, and I'll put it in the description box below, the pattern. But this was a
This one.
Moda fat quarter bundle.
Is that your favorite fabric to use
Fat quarters?
at the moment? No, Moda.
Oh,
I feel like you've been using a lot of Moda lately.
probably.
Yeah.
She did last month.
It's
when I did
which
the
one
show
of the
notes, it was
major
one of them.
fabric companies?
Yeah.
Moda, Free Spirit, Riley Blake. Those are kind of the
Riley
three
Blake, I
major.
love, yeah.
Yeah, and they have different designers that design fabric for them. So this was
look
a
at the
Moda.
back.
Oh, the
Yeah,
back.
the back.
So it's envelope.
With her little label.
They're super squishy too.
Nice. This is a
Very
nice
comfy.
pillow. A
Yes,
firm
right. Nice.
pillow.
This is 18. I made it 18 by 18 by adding borders because the pattern just has it as a 16 by 16 without borders and without binding. But I like the way the binding looks because it like makes the corners
It
really
makes it
sharp.
really neat looking.
It
yeah.
makes it neat, very sharp and crisp. I like that.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
So then I did an improv curved piecing class with Old Spool Knitting in Brielle. I love that place, and I've been taking so many classes. Actually, I have one tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing foundation paper piecing, and I'm making myself a little banner that is for the sewing room. So next podcast I'll show that. Yeah. Can I ask you to grab me the quilt?
Yep.
So I made this curved piecing for 4 blocks, and then
Ooh,
I
I
just
love
made
this
it into a
fabric.
I
quilt.
love the purple.
I
Oh,
don't
wow.
know who the fabric is though, because they were just fat quarters. Does it go this way? It doesn't matter. Yay!
I
You can
love
hang
the
that on the
purple.
wall.
Yeah.
Look at the purple. I love it.
And this actually has like little gold sparkle on it.
Yeah. So it was kind of fun learning how to do curved piecing, which I know a lot of people kind of are like, oh, curved piecing. So I wanted to definitely dive in and try it out.
Well, good thing you did. You're very good at it.
Oh, thank you.
Knitting.
And then I finished my fleece crochet blanket.
This feels amazing,
Oh.
and it's so.
You ladies
heavy.
are making me really want to make a blanket.
Yes, and so I just have to put, it's just double crochet. Pretty basic.
This is
So
really
soft.
nice yarn.
It's so soft.
So yarn did you use again?
I used Bernat fleece.
Yes. Okay. Oh,
Yep.
it's so soft.
And now I just have to put the fringies on.
And this is a gift, right? This isn't.
No, this is for my
you?
couch.
This is for
That's
her.
right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Nice.
this is for the couch. Just as like one of those cozy throws. Even it's pretty big. Thanks. And that's it.
And that's it.
That's all I got.
Yeah, we
That
haven't.
was all she wrote.
We haven't really bought anything.
No,
No.
but I am. I'll tell you. Let's sign off because I want to buy that shawl you're making.
Yes.
28 color, 21 color, 12,
The 14 color.
14.
I'll
There
put
you
it.
go.
I'll put it in the show notes. I don't know what the knitting place has, but I'm sure there are. Check them out first, obviously. But if not, I'm sure you can find it anywhere.
A kit.
The kits for it.
I'm all into kits.
Yeah. I love a good kit. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You even have your Golden Girl bag.
Oh, yes.
Betty
bag.
White.
Betty White tribute.
We love you, Betty.
I just want to give a shout out to Christina from Chelsea Yarns. It's her birthday today.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
We hope Tad spoiled you.
Love
Spoiled
you.
rotten. Yes.
Yes, we love you and your yarns and your chickens
And the chickens.
and Tad. And
I always see him at Whole Foods, but I don't want to be like that fan.
He's always in a rush in Whole Foods. Every time I see him, he must be a man on a mission. He knows exactly where he's going. Because sometimes I'm like, oh my God! And I'm like, oh, there you are.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
yeah.
He must know that store like the back of his
I'm
hand.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Well, it's
So-
right up the street from his house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always love when Christina podcasts in the car because I'm like, I know where she is.
Oh,
Because
you can see the
follow,
background?
Yeah, 'cause you
Yeah.
can follow the you know, the markers,
Scenery.
the scenery around town.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh.
So, all right.
Well, it was good to hang out with you guys.
Yes, we hope you guys enjoyed this pretty quick podcast for us. Hopefully, we will be back soon
With more makes.
with more makes. Trying to think coming up, just April is the New Jersey Wool Walk, which I will be out and about shopping. I think we're heading north this time, and then probably south to Grace and Pearl.
I'm dying to go to Grace and Pearl. Let me know when you go.
Oh my gosh, you could totally, if you want, seriously, I'll let you know if you want. We could totally do Grace and Pearl first, and then if you don't feel like going up north, we could always drop you off. I mean, but you're more than welcome to come, obviously, you don't need an invitation, but
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I'll give you my list.
yes, I will definitely look for yarn for you. In our next podcast, at the things came in today. I'm gonna make salty pearl mugs on my Cricut because I am a paper crafter as well.
Alright.
So I'm so excited. I'll share them on Instagram as I make them.
Awesome.
It took a little while for all the materials to come in. Check us out on Instagram.
Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for hanging out. We
Yeah.
hope you guys had a good time.
It's been fun.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
And cut.
And cut. The dog sleeping is the best.
It's a wrap.